Josh Who!
Every kiss, every hug seems to act just like a drug. You're getting to be a habit with me. Let me stay in your arms. I'm addicted to your charms. You're getting to be a habit with me.
Hello?
I used to think your love was
Hello?
something that I could take or leave alone.
Wake up!
But
Hey!
I couldn't do without my supply.
Wake up!
Need
Wake up!
my own. Oh, I can't.
Wake up!
I must have you every day.
No!
Regularly as coffee or
Can anybody hear me?
got me in your
Someone runs up to him and says, "Hey, the world is coming to an end." And the first one says, "Well, I best go to the mission and pray." And the second one says, "Well, hell, I'm gonna go buy me a case of mezcal and 6 whores." And the third one says, "Well, I shall finish the game. I shall finish the game, Doc."
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. The poor and the underclass are growing. Racial justice and human rights are non-existent. They have created a repressive society, and we are their unwitting accomplices. Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent to ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain.
You've got me in your clutches and I can't get break away. I must have you every day. Regularly as coffee or tea. You've got me in your clutches and I can't get free. You're getting to be a habit with me. You're getting to be a habit with me.
Where do you want to go? Home. This is your home. You're dead.
Dead? No, I'm not dead.
What are you then?
I'm alive.
Then what are you doing here?
I don't know. It's happening.
What is happening?
Get me out of here.
There is no out of here. You've been killed. Don't you remember?
They want to make you one of them so they can share your soul. I'm sorry, John. Pain will only last a moment.
In Murder by Injection, I give the list of officers and directors of each of the major 18 drug companies in the world, and every one of those companies has 2 or 3 people from the Rockefeller interests on their boards. It was Dr. Mendelsohn who coined the phrase, the Church of Modern Medicine, because he said that medical practice had now become a temple and that its practitioners were beyond reproach, they were little tin gods, and that the people had to do whatever they were ordered to do by these people. He elaborated on this by saying that this church of modern medicine has 4 holy waters, which are fluoridation, silver nitrate, and intravenous feeding. Dr. W.B. Clark of Indiana, in his book, I found a very interesting sentence. He said, "I never saw a case of cancer in an unvaccinated person." Now, he wrote this in 1936, that is really a time bomb within the human system that can go off 5 years, 10 years, 40 years after the end of the vaccine. You can have this time bomb go off, you could have a stroke, a heart attack, because it's always there in your system, you never get rid of it, and apparently it's always an alien force in your physique.
Smiley. Where can I get these fine new items? Well, that's the game. Chances are you bought them already.
Love that joking.
We need to treat this as a hypoxic injury similar to cyanide poisoning.
Smiley.
We know how to treat cyanide poisoning. Cyanide poisoning happens to present exactly like COVID syndrome, which is non-febrile, blue patient with signs of liver failure and hypoxemic injury to the organs, developing later into respiratory death. We have a very well-established treatment plan for cyanide poisoning, and it's 3 quick injections of a cyanide kit, and you're using things like sodium nitrate in there to change the shape of hemoglobin so that it can bind through methemoglobin the oxygen again.
Stop talking. There's no need for this. There's no escape. The city's ours. We made it. What are you talking about?
We fashioned this city on stolen memories.
What are you?
You've seen what we are. We use your dead as vessels.
You catch a nigga off guard with this shit.